Greetings from the dank basement. I am Paul Shallbetter, your wicked Uncle Squinty, and today we're taking a look at the Nutella Snuff from Snuv, Nutella, or Nutella, or I don't even know. Mr. Snuff says Nutella on their website, but I think my wife was saying that the label on the tin says Nutella. I don't know. You know, my relationship with Snuffs got off definitely on the wrong foot. The first two I reviewed were their herbal, or two of their herbal range, and disgusting doesn't even come close. -6 out of 5. I mean, they were terrible. Just drenched with artificially added nicotine. I don't even want to speculate on the laboratory grade of the nicotine they used, but to me it was rough, it was poisonous, it was terrible. And I thought, I'll never go back to Snuv, and I thought it was a gimmick range and stuff. And then they started coming out with some tobacco snuffs, including the Rustica line, all of which start with names like Rusty, Rusty Nail, Rusty Trombone. Look up Rusty Trombone in your Urban Dictionary if you'd like to be entertained or disgusted. Then they had the black range and the white range. And the white range, of course, are all named after street names for cocaine: crack, Charlie, white, line, toot, blah, blah. Yeah. And I still was ready to hate them. I was still ready to hate Snoop because I got off on such a bad foot with them. So I decided that I would try the Nutella, whatever you call it. In the tin, this is somewhere between medium and fine. Moisture level is good. This should not be a ridiculously hard sniff. Smelling chocolate. And in the tin, not much for nuts. I guess there's a little nut scent there, and also the base tobacco, which is kind of farmy. Not bad. So let's take a pinch. I'm serious. When I bought this new batch of Snuffs, the only reason I did is because they were on 10% off sale. And I thought it was high time I give them a fair try with some of their tobacco snuffs, as the only ones I've reviewed have been the herbal ones. So let's give this a shot. Now, I really did like the White Toot, which I just reviewed earlier today. Very strong in nicotine, difficult to sniff, but very pleasant smell. And one that I could use frequently, if not all day, every day. One that I probably will not buy again, but still it got a 4 out of 5. And the nicotine will blow your doors off. Well, let's try this one. This is the Nutella Snuff. Here we go. Yeah, chocolatey goodness. And some nut there. Not hazelnut necessarily, but it's there. Kind of a funky base tobacco, which I would expect, but not in any way unpleasant. Now, this is my 4th attempt to do this review, so I've now had 4 apple seed-sized pinches, and I'm feeling the nicotine, guys. I am. This rates a 7 easily on a 1 to 10 scale, where 1 is no perceptible nicotine and 10 is potentially dangerous. This is a 7 to an 8, depending on your nicotine tolerance. For me, it's a 7, and that's good. That really satisfies me. And when I say it's a 7 out of 10, for me, that's very satisfying nicotine. So that's good. The aroma is good. Again, mostly chocolate, not a sweet chocolate, although it is a sweet snuff. The nuts are basically barely there, but they are there. Aroma persistence so far is very good. Yeah, I like this very much. I might not buy this again. If I'm going for chocolate, I have a few choices, including the McChrystal's Aztec and the Delakia Swiss chocolate. I mean, there are a couple of chocolate snuffs out there, which I like equally well. But yeah, I think I would buy this again. It gets a 5 out of 5 on the Squinty Scale, where 1 is disgusting and 5 is delicious. This is delicious. Nutella, or Nutella Snuff, limited edition from Snuv. If you are, in fact, going to try this, I suggest you get some quickly, because it is a limited edition Snuff. And you're going to want this. I got a couple of these, and I'm glad I did. When I placed the order, I doubled up on this. And also on the Nutty Joe, a coffee-scented Snuff. Remember, I'm always looking for my Moby Dick of snuff, of coffee snuffs. I'm always looking for the holy grail of coffee snuffs. Well, we'll see in the next review if I've gotten any closer. Black Arabica so far is the winner. Cafe Partisan in second place, but you can't buy it yet. So, yeah, I'm still looking for my holy grail, and maybe I'll find it in Snuv's Nutty Joe. Stay tuned. From the Dank Basement, I'm Paul Schallbetter. Happy to be with you on this Sunday, the 20th of November, 2022. I'm going to do another pinch of this. It's good. Yeah, last night we went and saw a comedian at a local theater. We have a theater that started life as a movie theater. That's the right one. Actually, no, that's the Nutty Joe. And there's a bean. Is it the golden bean? Is this the golden bean? You guys can tell me. Is that a golden bean? Or is it just a regular bean? Probably just... Yeah, it's just a regular bean. Did I just do that? I did. Hang on a second. Sorry. And here I said I'd never spit on camera. I just did. Blind people have to explore their world in a weird variety of ways. I couldn't tell if it was the golden bean or just a regular bean, and it was just a regular bean, but I got some tobacco in my mouth when I tried to test that. Idiot. So we went and saw this comedy show. Comedian by the name of C. Willie Miles, and spent 3 hours listening to his comedy. It was very, very good. At a local theater that started life as a vaudeville theater, then became a movie palace, and is now, once again, back to being a live performing arts center in my little town called the Paradise Theater. And so we went and saw this very funny comedian from the Twin Cities. Who absolutely hates Minnesota winters because he's from Alabama. Anyway. From the Dank Basement, I'm Paul Schallbetter, your wicked Uncle Squinty. Be sure to stay tuned. We've got more of this Snuv range. I've got a couple of their black snuffs, including the Iron Goddess of Mercy and Wisdom, something like that, and the Black Senesis. I also have the Nutty Joe from Snuv to review. We've got Princess Juana coming up from Sir Walter Scott's. That will also be reviewed in the coming week. Also got some nicotine pouches and filter bags, including the Cool Lip filter pouches, which I used last night, and absolutely enjoyed them. Think it's a great product. In fact, I might want to put those in even as we speak. These are the Cool Lip nicotine pouches. They're very nice, very pleasant, a little bit like a heavily mentholated cough drop in your mouth. Very nice. So we've got a lot of things to look at here. Do stay tuned to the channel. And here is some contest news for you. Monday, tomorrow, I will be contacting Mr. Snuff by telephone because I will want to arrange gift certificates for everybody that won. Rather than sending out Snuff accessories to my international viewers, I've decided to send gift certificates for Mr. Snuff just because the cost of postage is just right through the roof. But I know you'll enjoy getting that gift certificate for Mr. Snuff, and I have 6 of them to send out, so it'll be, my cost on it's going to be 60 Great Britain pounds, which is about 75 bucks, I think. To get all 6 of those gift certificates, but I'll send those out tomorrow, or I hope I will be able to send those out tomorrow. So everybody will get their contest prizes. Thank you for your patience. Again, congratulations to my U.S. winners. You should be receiving your Snuff before the end of the week. Hopefully you'll get it by Wednesday. in time for Thanksgiving, but you might have to wait until Black Friday. We'll see. From the Dank Basement, I am Paul Shelbetter. I do appreciate you watching, liking, subscribing, and of course commenting. Again, Nutty Ella, the Nutella scented snuff, limited edition from Snuv, sold exclusively by MrSnuff.com. 5 out of 5 on the Squinty Scale of quality, and 7 out of 10 easily on the nicotine scale. Thanks for watching.